Well, hello and welcome to my home. My name is Matt Ryan. We're here in San Antonio, Texas. And because you're watching this, that means that you've actually taken on a challenge of your own, and the fact that you've joined this crazy opportunity and this literally life-changing opportunity. I want to just introduce this by letting you know kind of where I came from. So it was a little over 20 years ago. I was working nights at UPS, going to school full-time. I had just gotten married. And a close friend of mine from church introduced me to this exact same opportunity. And I will be honest, I totally told him no. I blew him off for a month. And I had one of those terrible, no good, very bad days where I just said, man, I need something where I don't have any employees. I don't have to deal with all the headaches. I don't have to deal with all the stuff that I had with running a landscape contracting company. And he goes, man, you got to take a look at this. And so when I finally sat down and looked at this industry and looked at what USANA and had to offer, it literally changed every aspect of Shannon's in my life. Because here's what my life used to look like. I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning. I clocked in at UPS at 3. I worked there till about 9 o'clock. From there, I would go to college, finish and put myself through school to get a business degree. When I was finished with school each day, I would go check on my crews with my landscaping company and see, what was going on, bid jobs, do homework and paperwork till dark 30, sleep for 3 or 4 hours, and do it all over again. And that was my life. And I'll tell you, there was aspects of it that I was absolutely miserable. I mean, I worked so much, I never really saw my wife. In fact, the one thing that she really wanted was my time, and that was the one thing that I didn't have to give her. And so when USANA was on my plate, when my wife first looked at this, she just looked at this as one more aspect on my plate, and she already didn't even see me. And so when I saw this, I saw an opportunity to free up my time. And that's truly what I was looking for. If there was a way that I could cut back on some of the side jobs and some of the other businesses that I had my hands into, and I could generate an income, plus help other people get healthy and help other people get a financial benefit as well, then that's going to be a total win. Well, just fast forward a few years, it didn't take that long, and about a year after getting started, my wife was able to leave her full-time job. Another year after that, I was selling my landscaping contracting company. And so literally today, in fact, next month, will be 18 years. This has been my full-time living. And what I want you to understand and recognize that there's a process in how this business is being built. And in the early days when I first started, we had systems and things that we used that are obsolete today. We handed out VHS tapes and we did things like that. Now we have the internet, we have Facebook, we have so many different resources and tools to use in this process to help make it simple and learning for you to move forward and for you to get the success that you wanted. And so the reason that we're putting this together is I don't want you to fall into the pitfalls and traps that so many people who get started do. I want to be able to avoid the stumbling and the hiccups, or at least cut them way down, of you moving forward and building your business. You've got to understand a couple of things. This business is going to have ups and downs, and a lot of them. You're going to have days that are going to be absolutely fantastic, where things just couldn't have gone better. You've got new team members joining, you've got new customers starting, you're hearing success stories about people on products, you're hearing all kinds of wonderful things that are taking place. It's going to be awesome. You're going to have other days, you're going to have an associate that quit for whatever reason, or you're going to have somebody that just for whatever reason that they said it's too expensive, or they said this happened or that happened. Those are going to happen. You've got to get yourself in a mindset and a framework for the big picture of what is it that you really want out of this business and how far you really want to take it. There is this process that we're going to be discussing in these next 7 skills. The reason the skills are so vital is because just like whatever you do for a living, you've got certain skills and resources that you have to know how to use and handle. Maybe those are on a computer, maybe those are out in physical, working with your hands or something. But there are skills that are associated with what you do right now for a living, knowledge that you have, stuff. There are 7 primary skills that are absolutely critical and necessary for building this business. The next 7 videos that you're going to see are me teaching each of those 7 skills individually. I'm actually going to have one of my top income earners who I mentored in the early days and taught him how to build this business, who has actually helped fast forward me into, the 21st century with a lot of the technology and stuff. And so we've really been like that iron sharpens iron. I consider him a brother. You're going to hear from him, later on in this training series on some of these different skills. But I want you to understand that the 7 skills are crucial. They're necessary for your building the business. And the reason we're doing it in this format is so that way if you have a hard time or you misunderstand something that was said, then you can obviously watch it again, or you could, rewind and focus on that same skill so that you can fine tune and get the techniques and the training that you need so that you can take your business as far as you want to take it. I want you to know that in joining USANA, and specifically in joining my team, I care. I truly want to see you get whatever you want out of this business. We have a loving, supportive, compassionate team that truly does care about each other. We really do become a family. And that's one of the things I have to say that I truly love the most about this business is the relationships and the family that we've been able to build with USANA. People that I've literally traveled the world with, seen things and done things that I never in 100 years would have imagined that I would have gotten to do. Other countries. It's just a huge blessing. So wherever it is you want to take it, I'm excited for you to begin your journey. It's time to rock and roll. Join me in my office and we're going to get into those 7 skills.